If you enjoy this featured episode of Long Lost Brothers, please go and follow or favorite the podcast to get future episodes.
Welcome to Long Lost Brothers Challenges, where each week we challenge each other to a physical or mental feat aimed at strengthening mind and body, improving our lives, and of course, winning bragging rights for the following week. My name is Brett Scott.
I'm Jesse Cole.
And we are the Long Lost Brothers. And we're doing something a little new here. We're going to give our fitness challenges their own episode every week. So now, so now instead of one episode, we're going to be putting out 2 episodes of Long Lost Brothers every week.
Yeah, right? There's going to be little touch up, a little bit of talking that shit on the fitness aspect of the LLB challenges.
Yeah,
hashtag.
They just be little 5 to 10 minute episodes where we solely focus on the fitness challenges that we do every week. So, in addition to this is kind of like an add-on, and we're still going to be doing our regular longer episodes where we talk shit, improve our lives, and hopefully inspire others to do the same. So each week on the Long Lost Brothers Challenge episodes, we're going to take turns challenging each other to something difficult and then discuss the previous week's challenge. And since last week's challenge was one that I concocted, I'll tell you about it now. So
all right.
last week I challenged Jesse to something I call 5 and 500. And it's a Metcon. It's metabolic conditioning. And so it's like you do rounds. So what you would do in this challenge, actually, let me pull up exactly what it was.
I don't know exactly what it was, but I remember it sucked.
Yeah. We'll get into it. Hold on one second. Here we go. It is. So this was the challenge. Long Lost Brothers Challenge, week number 17, 5 and 500. 20 body weight squats, 20 push-ups, 20 sit-ups, 20 dumbbell overhead presses, 20 dumbbell bent over rows, and a 1 mile run. And then you repeat that sequence 5 times. And you're doing this for the fastest time possible. So Jesse and I we're racing against time to see who could complete it faster. Jesse, how did you do?
Okay. So my time is skewed, and I'll explain why. I was going to do it again, but I ran out of time. Joseph, my roommate, who does a lot of the Long Lost Brother challenges with me, did it with me, but we only had one treadmill and one set of equipment at our disposal. So it ended up at 52 minutes, and I had to cut it a half mile short. But I was active steady for 52 minutes, and while we found a quirk that was called a bottleneck in the treadmill, I would be pumping on a Rogue Assault bike while I'm waiting to get on that treadmill, so that it would keep the Metcon going. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I don't really have a competitive time for you, but I will say I did all the squats, all the sit-ups, all the push-ups, and all the barbell stuff. I used a barbell with 10s on it for the rows and overhead press. I did all of that unbroken each round, but then I got a text message saying that my nephew was being born, so I kind of jumped off the treadmill in a bit of a hurry.
Yeah, man, it's like a Metcon. You got to be there, dude.
Yeah, well, I just got in the video when seeing all the shit, and the little baby was born, so I was trying to be, a member of the family. But so I head start, and I went steady for 52 minutes of continual movement. And I didn't take any breaks, and I live streamed it on my I want to say on my Cole with a K Instagram. I should have done the yeah. I did live stream it, but they wouldn't let me. I think the video was too long. They wouldn't let me IGTV it.
Oh yeah, it has to be under 15 minutes for IGTV.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is too long, and I don't want to. I don't want to save that much. The video angles weren't great, but I just asked if you want to follow along. I think I had like 3 viewers. I know Kimberly was watching, and a couple other people were watching, but
well, that's cool. That's a cool aspect.
But I liked that workout, and it was long. And then after that, I went and hiked Wakena Fall. I think it's called Wakena Falls. It's by Multnomah Falls by Portland, Oregon. So I did get in that extra work.
Okay, so you put in some fucking work.
I put in a lot. I've been working my ass off in the gym.
That's good to go, man.
So what was your time like? What was your experience with this?
I think this is one of the hardest challenges we've done.
And it was up there with the 6 Sense.
Yeah, the 6 Sense challenge was. I'd still say it's probably the hardest. Although, believe it or not, the one that you haven't done yet is pretty damn challenging. You wouldn't think so, but you'll see if you get around to it. But the 6 Sense was probably our hardest, and then I think the most painful one had to be Dolph Lungen. Like, that wrecked me for a week.
Yeah, Dolph Lungen was pretty ruthless.
I mean, I'll be honest, it's stupid. It was stupid. Yeah. It was a ridiculously stupid idea. But we pushed through and we did it. So I mean, that's the whole point, is like mental toughness, and that built a lot of it. So this was definitely up there, second or third probably hardest thing we've done in the past 20 weeks or so. 17 challenges in a row we've done. And, it was tough, man. Like, I was fucking sucking wind at the end, dude. I was hating life at the end. Like, I got 3 miles in. I'm like, fuck. Oh, my God.
Yeah. That time I got dropped to 6 row about 3rd mile 3.
Yeah, same here. Like, I was running on like 8 or 9 miles an hour the first mile, and then it just gradually got a little bit slower.
I started at 7 because I was like, I know what these Metcons are about. It's like, I got to maintain this for an hour.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, so I'm thinking this is going to be like running like 7 miles straight. It takes me about an hour.
Right.
You know, so I was thinking, I got to stop every hour and I got to do this set of workouts. So I was like, I'm going to want to run this at about 7 mile an hour pace. So I started it there.
Yeah, it was like that. It was actually like that little bit of reprieve, like that little bit of a break was like kind of nice. Like, it was crazy. It was like you would have run a mile, and then that little break of lifting was like, a rest. You know what I mean? But,
even with the squats being the first movement, I was like sometimes I got the Bambi legs like when I first started them, but I got it. But I also had my new Ghost 13s. The new
Ghost. Nice.
So those made it very nice for the running.
So my time in the end was 1 hour and 6 minutes. I felt pretty good about it because, like I said, the runs I kept pretty fast. I don't think I ever went below 6. Everything I ran was between 6 miles an hour and 9 miles an hour. I also
like it because a 6 on a treadmill is a 10-minute mile.
Yes. Yep.
Right.
So it's just a comfortable pace, really. If I was running. If I was running like by myself, like a long run, and it had nothing to do with a Metcon, 10 would be a nice, easy pace. You know what I mean?
It's like that's like the pace that I'm slow running, but it's like if I'm gonna run more than about 10 miles, I try to keep it. Yeah. I know I'm doing okay if I'm keeping it under 10-minute miles. It's like
that's how I see it.
Game.
Yeah, you can usually keep it and keep your heart rate in zone 2 around 10 miles an hour pretty easily. So yeah, that's what I shoot for too. Like, I look down and I see that I'm at a 10-minute per mile pace. I'm like, okay, I'm cruising. So I kept it between 6 and probably 8.5 for most of it. Hour and 6 minutes, and it was rough. It was my last workout. I knew that I was going to take a couple days off because my wife and I went with the kids on a little adventure, and so I skipped the workouts for a couple days, and I was like, you know what, though, before I go take a couple days off, I'm gonna work my fucking heart out and just knock out this ridiculous challenge that I issued. So that was my last workout for the week, and then I took like I think, a total of 3 days off, which is that's a long time for me to take off from working out. But it was like
it every day, bro.
It was like I knew, while I was doing it, I'm like, all right, once I finish this, I get a legit rest. So I just that's what kept me going. Like, fucking finish, like, gotta finish it.
I don't remember exactly like oh no. It was, I did that workout, then we went and hiked Quinault, and I found some chanterelle mushrooms.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next day we did that Wahina, which was a monster, and then I came back and ran 3 miles on the treadmill.
Nice.
And so I've been getting it in, and then I'm kind of right now. I'm dialing back a little bit on cardio, I think, for a couple of days, because my heart's just not there. I tried to run the treadmill lunch today. I was like, yeah, fuck this. I'm kind of just beat, and so I just did I think like 150 ab rollers, and then I just kind of cruised the bike for 40 minutes, just a slow pace. It was a really tough workout, but it didn't take me long to recover. I felt pretty good. Like the next day, I didn't feel like overworked. Yeah, it wasn't nothing ruthless.
Right. So it was legit. It wasn't as hard on the body as it was tough in the moment, but it wasn't as tough as Dolph Lundgren with the recovery, and it wasn't as tough as Sixth Sense either. Like, I still felt pretty tired a day or two after Sixth Sense. So, so you have a new challenge for me this week. So,
Bobby.
What you got?
I need you to get on your racing gear. You got your helmet. You're getting in your car. This is the Long Lost Brothers 500.
500 what?
So we're going to do 500 air squats for time.
500 air squats for time. You're trying to wreck our legs again.
Yeah, just I think I like the quick, doable. Just, it's gonna suck. 500 air squats ain't gonna be fun.
Yeah,
but you can knock it out in an hour.
Yeah, adding the time element is what that's what makes it tough.
Yeah,
we've done plenty of 500 in a day challenges.
Yeah, but I feel like those are like, I'm just taking my time, just doing whatever. Cause
it's gonna hurt,
especially with calisthenics. Except for burpees, I could just do the fuck out of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, for the time is what makes them hard.
Yeah, and it's gonna hurt. I feel like this is gonna be one that I'm not.
The intensity is gonna what it's gonna turn it on.
Bambi legs, and I feel like I won't be saying it was a quick recovery this time.
Yeah.
I'll be like, I was sore for a few days. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I got some other leg workout plans this week.
Okay, I feel you. What did you say it's called? What did you call this one?
The Long Lost Brothers 500.
Okay, like a NASCAR race.
Yeah, like the Indianapolis 500. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, cool. but I feel like we've been doing a lot of running. I feel like maybe it's time for us to do some other things. Yeah,
for sure. I mean, the only problem is I don't have access to a gym, but I can do calisthenics all day.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to make things like that we can do outside of a gym.
Yeah, dude.
Like, I got access to like a rower, a bike. I do have a barbell that has like 200 something pounds on it that I can have access to. I can kind of sneakily get into a gym, but not really supposed to, and I don't really do it because I'm not really supposed to. But I got my office gym, which has a little bit of dumbbells, a couple kettlebells, a barbell, an ab roller, a treadmill, a rower, and an assault bike. Which
I got a barbell and some weights if you have some basic movements. Yeah, I can do shit like that.
Our office gym, I will say, is better than most of the hotel gyms, though.
Mm-hmm.
And
hotel gyms suck, dude.
And we're petitioning for a squat rack. So.
Oh, that'll be a fucking.
Yeah, and all of a sudden a bunch of 45-pound plates will just start showing up. And
yeah.
Just a bunch of chains and weird bars and just like camber bars and buffalo bars. Like, why is there a bent bar here? What is this?
Why are you turning the office gym into a BDSM fucking palace?
Right. All right. So by the time we talk Sunday, by the time we talk next Wednesday,
That's right. So now we're changing it up. So each Wednesday is when we have to do it by, so that we can talk about it on the next challenge episode.
Yeah, so like Sunday we'll probably just talk like Mandalorian, maybe some whatever the other things come up.
Yeah,
we'll
pop culture.
We'll probably talk that review of that old Nick Bear book. We'll probably finish that out, and I think I got next month's book.
Awesome.
I kind of been like half listening to it with my significant other, but it seems like something that I purposely was like not listening to all of it because I wanted to share it with you. I thought it would be something cool that we could explore together. So I think I got next month's book.
Awesome.
It's Audible. It's about habits. So we'll give a final review of Nick Bear's book. And then we'll just talk that shit, that Long Lost Brothers shit. And next Wednesday we'll talk about how much our legs are hurted. And
yes, we'll try to avoid, if we've done it by Monday, we'll try to avoid talking about it so that we can save it for the fitness challenge episode. But be sure that you guys tune in to the regular weekly Long Lost Brothers podcast. Because like I said, it's a lot of fun. This is really fitness and mental toughness based, this little fitness challenge episodes every Wednesday, or I'm sorry, every Thursday. Those will be released. But then on Mondays, we have like the full length Long Lost Brothers episode where we just bullshit and it's a total bro hang. We hang out, we talk about pop culture and bullshit about our lives, and throw in some self-improvement stuff that we picked up along the way, and talk about addiction, recovery, just basically trying to be better human beings. So if you're interested in that, tune in on that. That's every Monday, and come back here next Wednesday and check out next Thursday, to check out next week's fitness challenge, see how we fared on this one. So thanks for listening, and we'll see you on Monday.
All right.
Later.